We want to say what has to be said.
I really cannot see where he has been seditious.
Only hope this is not the beginning of other bloggers being dragged to court.
I think bloggers, we can weather this.
Bloggers are not easily harassed.
So it's more harassment than anything else.
That we are against any such politically motivated case or even signs of repression.
Trying to strangle freedom of the internet, freedom of press.
They can do a lot, but that doesn't shake me one shit, okay?
AbdullahAhmad Badawi is turning what is purely a legal issue into a political one with racial undertones. I would have expected the Prime Minister to be politically mature instead of joining others who are baying for my blood. It is equally obvious that the Prime Minister is trying to divert attention from his own shaky position as Prime Minister after calls from numerous UMNO divisions that he should step down and the challenge by Tunku Razale Hamzad to take him on as UMNO President in the coming General Assembly. Dato Sri AbdullahAhmad Badawi is without doubt a lame duck Prime Minister. The Prime Minister should have taken legal advice from the Attorney General Tan Sri Abdul Ghani Patel. It should be Abdul Ghani Patel, please, there's a mistake there. Before publicly attacking me for questioning the prerogative of the Sultan Raja Azlan Shah as head of the religion in Perak when I did not do so. I warned the Prime Minister that I will not hesitate to take legal action against him and his deputy, Dato Sri Najib Abdul Razak, if they persist in making defamatory remarks against me. I cannot see how my statement of the transfer of Jamri has impinged on the Sultan's prerogative as head of religion in his state. Clearly, I have committed no offence, and those lodging reports against me should be prepared to face the consequences of lodging false reports. On another matter, on the motion of thanks to the King for his address in Parliament, I had interrupted MCA President, Dato Sri Ong Kating, who was moving the motion by asking, quote, "Saya mau dapat tahu siapa menyediakan tita ucapan yang diperonagong. Adakah kerajaan? Jika kerajaan adakah, ini satu usul untuk berterima kasih kepada kerajaan. Saya mau mendapat tahu penjelasan ke atas isu itu. Saya mau dapat tahu siapa sediakan tita ucapan yang diperonagong. Siapa dia? Kerajaan, menteri atau pihak lain? Bolehkah saya dapat tahu?" Those are in quotes, and the answer is included at the back. I had in no way in my query insulted the King. I raised the matter expecting a proper reply from Ong Kating. It is the truth which must prevail at all times in the face of all odds. That's the first statement. I'll go on to the second as well, read out both. Now the following statement by Dato Bong Mokhtar read, Barrister National Kanabatagan, quote, he said it yesterday at the lobby of Parliament, "As a disabled, he, which meant me, should act like one, but his mouth is not like a disabled. Further condemns and insults the disabled. Bong Mokhtar stated that I should act like a disabled since a disabled is not supposed to speak. Such a statement coming from a member of Parliament not only demeans his status as an MP, but also brings into disrepute the august House of Parliament. American President Franklin D. Roosevelt not only directed the Second World War from his wheelchair, but also spoke his mind on the necessity of American intervention in the Second World War after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, ultimately defeating the Germans, the Japanese and their allies. The disabled are entitled to equal rights with those who are not. They have a right to speak. Disability should not be taken as a sign of inferiority or weakness. I am deeply moved by the wheelchair-bound citizens who came to Parliament yesterday to demand that Bong Mokhtar and Ibrahim Ali tender apologies for uttering discriminatory statements against me. I thank them for their valiant effort in the defense of the disabled. They have to face the consequences because if what they stated, I have not got the reports yet. If what they have stated in those reports is not true. For example, if they say that I had questioned the prerogative of the Sultan, or that I had insulted the king. Those would be statements which are false, because they are not backed by documents or otherwise. As I keep stressing, this is a legal issue. Why turn it into something political with racial undertones? In fact, I'm surprised how the Prime Minister could go to the extent of accusing me of having questioned the prerogative of the Sultan of Perak. Unfortunately, our Prime Minister is not a lawyer. Not that lawyers know all the law, but at least he should know some elementary law. He should have checked out the law before making a statement with such far-reaching consequences.